tips that will help you with managing your IBS. G'day YouTubers, I'm Cheney. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 3 tips on things that can really help you try to manage your IBS. It's no fun. Those of us who have lived with these symptoms know that it's very difficult to find the right foods to eat, and it can certainly be hard on your mental health as well. And there might be things that you didn't know about, so these could really improve your symptoms. I suffered with all of the symptoms of IBS for many years. You can have a look at my story. I don't have IBS anymore. The link is below, so feel free to check that out. I also worked as a nurse for 10 years and gathered a lot of information over that time. Please subscribe to my channel. I upload a video every week, and hit like if you enjoyed this video. Maybe together we can help each other. Number 1 on the list, which you may not realise, garlic and onion are the absolute worst for IBS. They've got particular sugars in them which really irritate the gut. So if you can try and cut them out, your tummy will be a whole lot happier for it. There are some things you can use as substitute. So what I used to use was spring onions, but I would only use the green bit. So when you get down to the end where the roots are, that white section, that's the part that really irritates your tummy. Whereas if you can chop up the green section, that's less likely to cause a problem. The other thing you can use is garlic oil. It's not the oily part of garlic that's the problem, it's the sugars. So if you have an oil that's been infused with garlic, you can put that in your food, and voila, you won't feel the loss. The second thing to look out for is caffeine. If you're someone who's really keen on coffee and tea and chocolate, just be aware that that is very likely to be irritating your gut, especially if you're someone who gets diarrhea from your IBS. If you're finding that you need caffeine to wake yourself up, it might be an idea to sort of try giving it a miss for a while. You might find that your IBS symptoms improve, and therefore the inflammatory markers and other symptoms that are going on in your body will not tire you out so much, and therefore you won't need the caffeine. So it might be a little bit difficult to start with, but if you can try and go for a week and let your body detoxify from the caffeine, you might just discover that you don't need it as much. Good luck. Maybe try some herbal teas. And in terms of chocolate, I know that none of us want to live without chocolate. Fair enough, I get it. You might like to try carob. If you haven't heard of carob, it's a similar bean to the cocoa bean, but it doesn't have caffeine in it. And you can get some really delicious carob that doesn't have sugar in it either. The sugar's not great for anyone, actually, whether you've got IBS or not. Refined sugar, that is. The third thing to try to watch out for and to try and avoid is gluten. You don't have to have celiac disease to be gluten intolerant, and often if you've got irritable bowel syndrome, you're likely to not process gluten very well. Gluten is just a general name for the proteins that are found in wheat and other grains. Wheat isn't the only thing that contains gluten, so it might be a good idea to give gluten-free bread a try for a while and just see what happens. Otherwise, instead of having bread with your meal, you might like to try potatoes or rice or something that's still filling but doesn't have gluten in it, and just see if your tummy settles down a bit. I was diagnosed with IBS by many different doctors and living with all those symptoms for many, many years, but I don't have it anymore. So you might like to have a look at my story, check that out, the link is below. I hope to see you back here on the next video. Thanks so much for stopping by. Please hit subscribe, give me the thumbs up for this video, forward it on to your friends, and all the best with your health. I'll see you back here next time. Bye from Australia.